Hey guys, I'm going to tell you about project marketing and how you can get off the plan sales in any market at all. Over the last 12 to 18 months, it's been really easy to get off the plan sales, but when the market starts to flatline, you need to know the secrets to be able to get sales in any type of market. If you're doing smaller projects that are like 2 or 3, you're not going to need off the plan sales, but if you're into the larger projects, generally anything more than 3 or 4, if you're getting bank finance, then the bank will generally require you to get at least a couple of pre-sales to cover some, if not all, of the debt. So I'm going to show you a couple of things which I use to get off the plan sales. I'm just going to share my screen with you and I will take you through a couple of these assets. So number one is a website. People need to know what it is that they're buying. So in the website, you'll see renders. So there's multiple renders that you're going to need for the project. This is just an example of one of ours. We've also got a lead capture where people register their interest. And when they do that, they download our brochure. The conversion rate on our website, for those that are interested, is around about 8 to 10%. So 8 to 10% of people who go to the website will register to get the brochure, which is actually quite a high conversion. We created a video for this. Now keep in mind, all of these things cost money. They take time to put together. So if you're doing a small project, you're not going to have the budget nor the time and resources to do all of this stuff. So there's a couple of minute video. These 2 people are actually paid actors that we got, and we actually filmed them specific for this video. So that in itself, that couple of minute video was probably a $5,000 exercise. Just to give you an idea, we ended up getting about 20 renders of the site. So this is used throughout the website. And then there's a carousel where you can see the images, and you can, like these images, they look completed, finished. If you've had a look at other people's developments, you would have noticed similar high quality images when they're selling off the plan. It does take a bit to put these together. These particular ones, we actually outsourced to India. They didn't cost that much to get done overseas. They were a couple $100 each, but we had to have somebody full time when we had a graphic designer in-house, interior designer in-house who actually managed all of the renders, or the guy over in India doing the renders. So you've got to factor that cost in. Generally, a render will be anything from $1,000 for a high quality render, maybe a little bit more. So a little bit about the property features, lifestyle. This is really just a summary of the brochure, which is how we created the website. About the designer, people want to know what the influence was behind the building. In this particular one, this is more the higher end of the market in this location. It's just outside of Brisbane. People also want to know about the developer. Is the developer able to complete the development, especially if it hasn't even started construction? So people are going to be more likely to buy in a development where it's either under construction, especially, or they know the developer and the developer's got a history. So you need to give people that confidence. And then contact details, and that's the agent that you see there. So I'll just take you through what people download in the brochure. So again, with smaller projects, you're not going to go to the same extent. This project has only got 9, so it's on the very small side, and it took a lot of time and money to put these together. So this is just a quick run through of the brochure. Again, model snips from the video, and then what's like the locality of the area, what's attracting people, why you should buy, education, and then again with the renders, internal renders, and then there's some external, more on the designer. So it's really just more in-depth on what the website already covers. And then finally about the developer and our difference. And I just also want to show you some of the other assets we put together for this project. This is a flip brochure. So that brochure I just showed you is electronic, but we also got them printed as well. This is a flip brochure on one of the houses. So this is house 9. This is the front page on the right, and on the left is the back page. And then when you open it up in the middle, you've got the floor plan. So people want to know what it is they're actually buying. So you need to get floor plans done, which is hopefully obvious. If you're selling off the plan, they want to know the size of bedrooms, things like that. So the dimensions are on there. It doesn't have to be overly detailed. Some buyers have asked for more detail, and then we've provided them with the design drawings. So the other one is specifications. Now this is not the specifications that we use in the contracts, but it's the specifications that we show to the buyers, because the ones in the contract are more generic, because we don't know what the material supply is going to be like. Especially with COVID, the material supply has been all over the place, so we're not sure what we're able to finally put in the building. So again, fairly generic, but will give buyers an insight as to what is actually going to be in the project. So things like stairs, flooring, even down to paint colors sometimes. Again, we don't include this in the contract because all of that is, subject to change. Kitchen bench tops. So this is about 11 pages. I'm not going to go through all of it. That just gives you an idea on a couple of things you need for project marketing off the plan and things you need to put together. In addition to that, there's finishers boards. For this project, it doesn't have an on-site display because it is small, but when you start to get into bigger projects, you want to have an on-site display for local buyers. Unless, of course, you're selling to just the investor market, you're generally not going to need a display, and then you're going to sell through either project marketing arms or other groups interstate or locally. But if you are selling locally, most local people will want to come and touch and feel. So I hope that's helped, and I hope you've gotten value out of that. If you've got any questions, let me know. Otherwise, like the video, and we'll see you soon.